episode. So what I'm going to attempt to do, because I'm playing with some new technology here, is I'm going to let you guys choose. I'm going to let you guys choose what matches you want me to break down, and I will break them down for you live. We'll watch them both here. I'll bring them up on the screen, and I'll break them down live. So, ladies and gents, if you want to participate in today's live breakdown episode, all we're going to be doing is all you need to do is let me know in the comments section which matches you would like me to break down, and I'm going to go through it. So any number of matches that you want, any matches, whatever. Obviously, pick the bigger, the badder, the famous matches are the way to go. But we're going to do the breakdown on any match that's on YouTube at the moment that you want me to break down. So let me know what's going on here, Ben Young. Hey, brother, good to see you, man. What's going on here? Brother Ben Young, what is going on here is we're going to do a breakdown live. So all you need to do, for instance, is let me know what match you want, and I will bring it up, for instance, like this. We'll watch it together, and we can do the breakdown live here. So you guys let me know what match you want, and we will have to do it. As long as it's accessible on YouTube, I'll be able to bring it up, and we can have a look at it. Hutchings versus Chance on the Michigan Arm Wrestling YouTube channel. All right, let's see if I can bring up that one. That's the request from E&E. Let's go. Hutchings versus Chance on the Michigan Arm Wrestling channel. Okay, let's see if we can do that one. Hutchings v. Chance. Sure. Let's see if it comes up on the Michigan. Oh, yeah, there it is. Beautiful. All right. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this one going. Let me just double check that it's all good to go. All right, let me just make this full screen. Boom. And turn the volume down a little bit. All righty, ladies and gents, we have the Todd Hutchins and Chance Shaw match up first as the live breakdown, as requested by E&E. Good stuff, man. Thank you very much, Ian, for nominating this match. And here comes Big Chance Shaw. You can see, look at the size of the man as he makes his way to the stage. Chance Shaw, absolutely in amazing form, sporting that Hawaiian shirt is Chance Shaw. He steps to the stage waiting for the inevitable arrival of Mr. Todd Hutchins, Toddzilla. Man, the form that Todd Hutchins has been in lately has been crazy. So he is really tearing it up. He is hunting all the big names, and he's happy to take anyone. Here he comes looking like the serial killer, Todd Hutchins. He's got the hoodie on, the gray hoodie, the signature color of gray from Todd Hutchins. It's no surprise he's there. But ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for this match, like I said, we're here doing the live breakdown. So if you have any matches that you want me to review live, let me know, and we will do it right here. But this match was a good match because it was is one of those settlers of the ranks. Now, Todd Hutchins on the left of the screen, Chance Shaw on the right. Here we go. As they set you here, you can see the low knuckles position from Chance Shaw. He's going for that low hand top roll. Todd taking the high ground here. The back pressure from Todd will be the key to him actually being able to maintain the chain. Chance Shaw, he doesn't like to load in the setup. He just wants to get the contact of his hand and skin where it is, and then he will move from there, wait for the referees to bring center, and then really attack with pronation back pressure from there. But here it is. There is the slip. Chance Shaw would be happy with that. Todd Hutchins would be like, yeah, okay, that felt good. No worries at all. All right, now into the strap. This is where it is Chance Shaw's domain. He likes to be in the strap. Now, this was always going to be the round where if there was a possibility for it to be a victory, it was going to happen right here. Todd Hutchins in the strap, round one, having not felt the lane yet of Chance Shaw. Let's have a look at how this one actually goes. All right, so getting tied together, the buckle side being on Chance Shaw would always be something that is tricky for Chance. He is an all-out top roller, so he very much prefers being on the non-buckle side. Having said that, Todd Hutchins is adamant that it does not matter where the buckle is. He'll take the buckle every day of the week. He's fine. He doesn't care. Says a lot about the style of arm wrestler that Todd Hutchins is, that he's really willing to just have any setup at all in respect to the buckle. You can see Todd holding the strap down around his wrist. He wants it not to slide up. He wants that connection. He wants to suck the pronation of his opponent down and really crash it down. Chance Shaw supinating underneath there, trying to get more purchase in his pronator before the go. Waiting now to launch. You can see the wrist there. Buckles on Todd Hutchins. The side pressure from Chance Shaw is good, but the catch is on, and then the restart is happening. You can see Todd was regaining control of his wrist flexion there after Chance Shaw surges through a couple of times, but it wasn't able to happen just yet. Now, Todd Hutchins, having felt that first round, would be like, oh, okay, he's got some power in the hand and wrist. Let's see what happens from here. Now, Todd Hutchins will reset slightly. You can see him carving in slightly more. Again, the knuckles are up. He's happy for his wrist to actually go back a little bit. As long as he doesn't lose any pronation, he's all good. But Todd initiates this time. He actually drives and takes control of center, keeps Chance trapped, and there it is, the return of the wrist flexion from Todd. That's the be-all and end-all. Very, very good arm wrestling from Todd there. Like I said, he respected the fact that Chance Shaw was going to lose his wrist. That Chance Shaw was going to take his wrist. So instead of holding for center and fighting for hand, he actually let his wrist go, drove to the side, and caught Chance in tension at center, and that allowed him to not be on the risky losing side, but just make the battle happen here. Once that tension was stopped, the pronators in trouble from Chance. It was just turn the wrist flexion back on and into the hook she went, and wonderful stuff. All right. Let's move on to the next round here. Round number 2, Chance Shaw, Todd Hutchins. Like I said, Chance Shaw actually he impressed me there. It was a fair bit. He actually did a decent job of moving Todd Hutchins towards his side of the table there. But it's these next rounds that I think where it gets particularly juicy, where I think it happens outside of the straps. Todd Hutchins was very comfortable in the straps there, knew what he felt, wasn't worried about anything moving forward from here. But outside of straps will be an interesting look at the strategy, because it's a very different thing. I think at this point in time, Todd Hutchins felt comfortable and confident that he can get the job done, and he almost kind of wanted to put on a bit of a show here. So he holds on. There it is, holding on. You can see there, good wrist flexion, but the reversal, the leaning over to the right and pivoting off the tricep from Chance allows him to get the wrist back on Todd Hutchins. Todd Hutchins still has fingers in control of the pronators of Chance Shaw, but the wrist is gone and there is elbow foul. Chance Shaw would have really liked that round to have continued then, because I think there was hope for him to actually move forward and actually prevent Todd from getting away without fouling. Outside of the straps was looking better there for Chance Shaw, but once again, Todd Hutchins had sufficient fingers but did lose the wrist outside of the straps. The fingers of Todd Hutchins are really one of the characteristics that set him apart, that really prevent him from losing matches. But once again, now the restart of round 2, great pronation from Chance Shaw, and an elbow foul off the front, raising the elbow up as Todd attempts to hold on to the back pressure and pronation of Chance Shaw. Impressive finger strength there from Todd that he's able to do this. Chance Shaw, amazing back pressure amongst arm wrestlers, like genuine huge back pressure and pronation. So Todd holding on is impressive, but there it is, great start. You can see the finger placement of Todd is now higher than the wrist of Chance Shaw. Interesting stuff there. That is very powerful fingers. That forces Chance into the hook, but they've called another foul. All right, I'm seeing a few people say they want Matt Mask up next. No dramas. Put your votes in or put your requests in, guys, in the comment section, and we will break down another match for you after this one. But the first request had to be this match here. Ian E comes in and says the Hutchins v Chance. But so right now we're moving on. We've got elbow fouls. We've lost a round. Heading through once again. Let's have a look at what Chance Shaw can attempt to do in order to make a comeback on this one. But Todd Hutchins at the moment in control. But it was outside of the straps that Chance did appear to have hope. It was outside of the straps that he was looking. He was able to take the wrist of Todd, but never the fingers of Todd. And that was the critical difference as we wait now for the next round. I just forget now that I can actually skip forward. Hang on a second. I can skip forward. We don't have, this is not live. What am I doing? Okay, we've skipped forward. My apologies, ladies and gents. All right, so this round 3 here, Todd Hutchins, Chance Shaw. Todd Hutchins again, coming forward with his energy. The body is forward. The supination is there. There's the drive straight over the pronator of Chance. Chance missing the jump, the early warning there on Todd. But you can see his intent. It's to cut off the pronator of Chance. As Chance is starting to fail or starting to fatigue, Todd saw that smelled that blood in the water, and you can see the knuckles high, just wants to punch sideways, which is one of the 1RMs that Todd often does. Chance really laying back, trying to lever there into the dramatic pronation, and he actually achieves a fantastic top rolling there from Chance Shaw to actually get away from the side pressure of Todd Hutchins. He's made it about the hand and wrist once again, but even with there, look, there's the hand control dominance. The wrist flexion ends up coming back in. Todd now can do anything he wants, but Chance deliberate elbow foul to restart that match. Fascinating stuff. Roger Cunningham, the second best looking redhead in arm wrestling there, giving Chance Shaw some tips. All right, let's see where this one goes in the end. G'day to everyone who's in the chat. Ben Young wants Chafee versus Devon. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. We'll have a look at a few. Once this match is done, guys, I'll turn my attention to your comment section and we'll see who else you guys want me to break down and we'll jump on that one as well. But right now we are in round 3 of Todd Hutchins and Chance Shaw, which is coming via, which was the YouTube channel again? It was the Michigan State YouTube channel. All right, so round number 3. Once again, it's knuckles high from Todd. He's planning on driving sideways, but great top roll, gets the wrist back. Chance Shaw with the wrist in control, but it's the side pressure. Despite the wrist being back, Todd's arm just doesn't change its position. Todd's arm doesn't change. His pronation is still intact through the thumb, and he turns the wrist flexion on, and this time shows off with some posting and some top roll pronation to finish it. Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Hutchins, your winner in that one. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the breakdown of that one. Let me know now. Let's all right, I'll turn my attention back to you guys and the comments section. I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's have a look who else we want to see. All right, let me have a quick look at these comments. Who do you guys want me to break down? We've got Dave Chafee versus Alex Kadetcha. Obviously, I can't do that one. It's not out there yet. Devon v. Hutchings. Oh, yeah, that we could do that one. Can you break down Alan Zolev's performance at the Russian Nationals? I don't think I have the video edit. I don't want to watch a long, massive WAF session for that. Or the King of the Table 3 is not on YouTube yet. It'll be there soon. Be patient. Matt Mask versus Hermes. Oh, yeah, that's juicy. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So many good suggestions. I want to go with... Looks like a lot of people are saying Matt Mask and Hermes. So let's go Matt Mask and Hermes to see if we can bring that up. Matt Mask, Hermes. A recent one? I'm assuming the recent one. All right, let's get this up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Matt Mask and Hermes Gasparini. Let me just... All right, Matt Mask, Hermes Gasparini. This is round 1. This was when it was Hermes was really just starting to get the reputation ramped up. Matt Mask in this round, very interesting stuff in my opinion. I still rate Matt Mask incredibly highly. I think that we're going to see Matt Mask make a return to the sport at a very high level very soon. He's obviously got his match against Prudnik coming up in the East vs West. That's huge. I believe Matt Mask is someone that can crack into the top 10 of the overall world ranks fairly soon. But anyway, this first round, see, both these guys are low hand top rollers. They're both setting with their fingers pointing horizontal. Their thumbs are retracted. They're trying to keep distance between each other. Matt Mask, the taller man of the two, so he will be able to access more of the low top roll than Hermes will. Hermes holding on hard. You can see he's going to need to hold on hard. Being the shorter man, he's going to have more of that vertical fingers. There's the early start from Matt Mask. Both these guys in the ref script, so I believe that would be the foul there on Matt Mask, because I think that was a ref script. Now, Matt Mask against Hermes Gasparini, it's a juicy match for a lot of reasons. Both these guys obviously had the fire in them after their WAL clash where Matt Mask won that one 3-1. Matt Mask, since then, we haven't seen much activity from him. He is obviously a busy man in his job up there in northern Canada, Alberta, or wherever he is. But right now, up against Hermes Gasparini, if we have a look at the technical nature of this, you'll see the size of the hand of Matt Mask, the height of the webbing. It's higher than that of Hermes. Now, Hermes not happy straight away. He's not happy with where the finger position was. Now, round 1, obviously very critical. You can see Hermes sits down a little early start once again from Matt Mask, and it's that reason that it's awarded to Hermes. It's very frustrating there for anyone that was a Matt Mask fan, because that was honestly, as we see later on in the match, we'll see that Matt Mask, when he had the good side of the buckle, was in a good space. Now this time around, it's round 2. Hermes leading 1-0. He is now in the position where he has the good side of the buckle. So once again, the referee's getting them straight. Matt Mask starting early. He can sense that he needs to start early. Hermes Gasparini breathing fire as he holds on and crunches down with the finger flexion. You can see Hermes Gasparini really wants it. Matt Mask just wants to get to the strap. That's all he wants in this situation, is just let's get to the damn strap. But there's the start, and Matt Mask, big pronated hit, but holding on, double elbow foul there. Hermes Gasparini and Matt Mask. Let me see if we can skip forward through the actual strapping, because that's boring. Okay, here we go. We've now skipped through the strapping. Now, Hermes Gasparini straight away changing the position. Matt Mask not happy with that. Obviously, like I said, when we're top roller against top roller, when it's low hand top roll against each other, it is very critical that the webbing height is maintained. Buckle does make a difference when it's two top rollers. You can see Hermes now on the good side of the strap, parks himself down on the back of his elbow. That enhances his bicep power, and there's the finger containment of the rise and roll attempt from Matt Mask, and that subsequently, we can see Matt Mask there, he's like, let's swap sides and let's go again. He knows that there's more to it. He knows there's it's not over yet. Matt Mask now on the good side of the table once again, up against Hermes. You can see Matt Mask with the high knuckles position. He's just looking for the ability to slip at the end of the day. Dumps the wrist in the high position with a big dump that allows him to get out. The back pressure pronation sufficient to get through. Now in the straps, this time Matt Mask with the good side of the strap. And this is what I was saying, it's so critical that Matt Mask and Hermes Gasparini as two low hand top rollers. The strap side is really critical. When you have the buckle on your side, it really does keep you lower. You can see the webbing height of Matt Mask is better, where in the last round the webbing height was better for Hermes. At the end of the day, both these guys are silver bullet arm wrestlers, and having the good side matters. Now Matt Mask, you can see straight away in this setup he has dominance. Hermes Gasparini's knuckles are lower than Matt Mask, and Matt Mask, that allows him, he can sense it. Look at that, just there you go, that's all Matt needs. And there you go, you can see the pronation gets away, the hand on Hermes is flattened, and that's 2-1 to Hermes Gasparini. It should be 2-1 to Matt Mask right now if Matt hadn't have gotten nervous and hadn't have actually just fouled himself out by moving in the ref script twice in round one. We'd probably be 2-1 right now with Matt Mask, and it probably goes 3-2 in the end, because the buckle side will make a massive difference in this one. Once again, off to the straps, but this time it is Hermes Gasparini. Let me just move forward in the match to where the straps are on. All right, straps are on now, good to go. Hermes Gasparini now with the better side of the strap. Again, you can see the knuckle height from him now looks good. Every time you get two low hand top rolls against each other, the man with the higher knuckles is in control, and you always have the ability to gain that high knuckles when the buckle is on your opponent. And there it is, 3-1. That match is over. Like I said, it should have been 2-2 right here had Matt Mask not have fouled out in the first one. And then the final round as a dead rubber, even though Matt Mask does have the good side, it is Hermes Gasparini. If we have a quick look from here, goes forward, and credit to him, he takes control. Matt Mask's heart's not in it, and then Hermes Gasparini gets it done. 4-1. Ladies and gentlemen, that is that one done. All right, next request. Ladies and gentlemen, who do you want to see next? Let me know. I'm going to turn my attention now to you guys in the comments section. We'll have a look at who you want me to review next. Let's have a look. All right. Can you review Alan Zoloev, Arthur Makarov, WAF Worlds 2021 from Brutal Crush? All right, let me give me a moment to find this one, guys, because I actually don't think I've seen this. So let me, Global Arm Wrestling YouTube channel, WAF 2021. I'll see if I can find this one. All right. What do we got? Alan Zoloev, Arthur Makarov. Alan Zoloev, Arthur Makarov, 2021. All right. We got it. Give me 2 seconds. Let's get the full screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, first round, and it is Makarov setting in the deep, tight hook position, but you can see Zoloev on the right of screen. He's surviving purely on hand control. He's tempting Makarov to start to drive sideways, but at the moment it's the hidden hook, as I like to call it, from Zoloev. He's lowered his pronation down voluntarily, but he's kept his wrist flexion engaged. He's got his lats ready. He's not attacking at all. He's just sitting in the position right now. He's asking Makarov to actually go on the offense. Makarov with a very tight position. He knows that he can't pronate from there. He's just testing through center with lactic acid tolerance through his shoulder. Right now, it's the hand flexion of Zoloev. Hand flexion. What the hell is that? The wrist flexion of Zoloev up against the shoulder of Makarov. But you can see as the hand starts to come through, the hand dominance, the lactic acid from Zoloev was superior. He was able to control. He goes on the attack now with a pronation and getting the pin. But Makarov, despite having great shoulder position in that round there, Zoloev just outlasted him. Now, once again, this time on the other sides of the table, it is Zoloev on the left of the screen, Makarov on the right. All right, and there's the start. You can see pronation now, high pronation and side pressure from Zoloev. Makarov attempting to get some wrist flexion in, but then he couldn't. He moves to the pronated attempt and drag from Makarov. All that power from Zoloev being contained in the finger flexion right now of Makarov as Zoloev looks to drag and pronate. He starts to bring the match lower. He wants it to be about his wrist flexion versus Makarov's pronation. That is where round one was victorious for him. So waiting this one out again, Makarov trying to pronate through, can't get there as Zoloev starts to separate him. Adds that top roll and side pressure. Makarov in trouble, but holding on. The last moment must be about a centimeter from the pin. The arm power, the wrist flexion, the forearms are holding on. Makarov flattening out the hand of Zoloev, but Zoloev surging one more time, getting the job done. And good win there, 2021, 75 kilo right arm final. Great call on that match. I've never actually seen that match before. Great suggestion from Brutal Crush there. Alan Zoloev v. Makarov. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know who you want to see, and we will break it down for you once again. All right. Daniel Mosier v. Zarakishvili. I say Zarakishvili. All right, let me see if I can find that one. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Daniel Mosier. Zarakli. All right, let's go this Georgian arm wrestling version of it. That's the highlights. That looks good. All right, here we go. You know, just a bit of trivia. I was actually invited to be in this match before Dan Mosier. Igor Mazarenko offered this match to me. I was unable to get there due to travel restrictions. But anyway, we've got Irakli up against Dan Mosier here. Round number one. Oh, we're straight into it. It's the side pressure attempt from Daniel Mosier, but it's the back pressure and pronation of Irakli that's just far too good. There it is again, the hit, and it's just all one-way traffic in terms of center table strength. It's Irakli taking control. The back pressure pronation never defeated. Daniel Mosier unable to get any significant side pressure away because of the back pressure and pronation. But second elbow foul on Irakli gets the win on Daniel Mosier. Won't be any worries for Irakli at this point in time, despite being 1-0 down. He's looking at it. He's like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But second round, there's the start from Daniel Mosier. He hits over to the side, moves the match his center, but once again, he can't defeat any of the pronation of Irakli, and Irakli just patiently adds the side pressure, rocks over, and gets the victory there, 1-1. Daniel Mosier really stuck in no man's lane. Once again, he only has side pressure, followed by a very poorly shaped King's move attempt. Daniel Mosier just unable to get through. 2-1 to Irakli very quickly in this sense. But once again, outside of straps now, Daniel Mosier attempts to hold on, but there is an elbow foul called, the Louisiana hop as we know it. And there we go, 3-1, fast. In the next round, once again, outside of straps, it's Irakli just maintaining back pressure pronation, climbing now over the hand, going to the straps as Dan pulls through. You can see the forlorn look on Daniel Mosier's face. It's not quite the same. He knows it's over. He knows he can't get any purchase on the Georgian champion here. The real critical reasons being that Irakli Zarakishvili's back pressure and pronation is just too strong for the containment that Daniel Mosier possesses. Daniel Mosier really does need to defeat the pronator of his opponent in order to get that side pressure away. But there it is. Pronators are well and truly dominant from Irakli Zarakishvili, and the 4-1 lead, it is beyond doubt now. I can't remember if they do a 6th round or not. Do they? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Looks like that's it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That one done and dusted. Irakli. Oh, no, they did do a 5th round. A 6th round. Hang on. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. You guys will probably want to see it for those that requested it. I'll bring it back. We'll do the 6th round as well. But here you go. In the 6th round, they're in the straps. It's 4-1 Irakli at the moment over Moja. Moja really in trouble. Goes on the offense, loses his wrist. It's the hand control of Irakli, far too good, and just gets the job done. Done. Awesome stuff there, guys. Good match choice. Let me know. Who do we want now? Who do we want? Bring it up, and I'll break it down for you. No worries, bro. Edgar, you're the man. Thank you for asking that one. Oh, what do we got? Jeff Hale and Joseph Levi in Arm Wars. Ooh. I can't remember the match off the top of my head, but I have a feeling it's brutal. Anything with Joseph Levi is brutal. Jeff Hale. Joseph Levi. Okay. Left hand, it looks like. Oh, left hand. No one likes left hand. But anyway, left hand match it is. Let's bring it up. All right, there is Joseph Tough Levi from France, 5'7", 80 kilos, multiple French and International Open champion. He is taking on, here he is, Jeff the Hellraiser, probably the biggest character in the Arm Wars history, Jeff Hellraiser. At 73 kilos, age 27 at the time of this match, was the current Arm Wars welterweight world champion. Let's have a look at how this. I don't even know who wins this one. Left arm. You guys know the left arms are banned on my channel, but anyway, let's have a look here. Joseph Levi. It's the stage. I'm gonna skip forward a bit through this one. It might go for a while. Let me just bring it up to the setup. Okay, now we're in the setup. Jeff Hale on the left of screen, Joseph Levi on the right. Jeff Hale, of course, classically known for his hook, but Levi straight in, boom, side pressure, just whack. Look at that. As Jeff Hale was looking for wrist flexion and retraction, it was Joseph Levi who just supinated and drove directly sideways. Bang. Look at that. It's massive. Just side pressure, supinated side pressure. Finishes it off with a touch of rotation as well, does Joseph Levi. That was awesome stuff there, Joseph Levi. I didn't expect that. Oh, my goodness. This, I think I have seen this match in the past. It is going to be brutal from memory, but Joseph Levi right there, and what a shock it would have been for Jeff Hale to have felt that in just that first opening match, just to get drilled, side pressure, bang, to the pad like that. That's huge from Joseph Levi. Jeff Hale, he'll come back though, undoubtedly. You watch what he'll do from here. Jeff Hale will adjust, will find a stop. We'll move on from there. All right, I'm going to skip forward to the next setup. Let's see what we got. Hang on. Oh, I missed it. All right, here we are. Round number 2. Jeff Hale now on the right of screen. It's Joseph Levi on the left end, up 1-0 at the moment. Jeff Hale. Bang, it's just a repeat at the moment. Joseph Levi, he's savage. Jeff Hale in trouble, down 2-0. Oh, my goodness. Joseph Levi really just, once again, in terms of the technicalities of what he's doing there, he's just maintaining a good, strong post. He's just supinating faster than his opponent, gets onto the side pressure lane, whilst Jeff Hale is trying to make it about wrist flexion and biceps. It is the connective tissue arm wrestling here that we're seeing from Joseph Levi that is winning that lane. It's derailing the biceps and wrist flexion strength of Jeff Hale before the match even gets going. Fascinating stuff there and promising stuff. I love it. But again, from memory, I think Jeff Hale comes back. But I don't know who wins in the end. But anyway, here we are. Let's go now. All right, here we are, round number 3. Jeff Hale setting up for high for the top roll, very much changing the position, not wanting to go hook on hook outside of straps again is Jeff Hale. He recognizes that that was not a fruitful exercise for him at all, and so here he is now up against Joseph Levi, and this time Joseph Levi is setting much higher with pronated pressure. Jeff Hale somewhat looking like he will come forward now, but no, reversing to the top roll, getting hand control there. Jeff Hale starting to fire up, says, there we go. And it was Joseph Levi who pulls through and just says, let's get strapped up. But here we are now in the strap. It's Joseph Levi with a high pronated grip. And once again, a similar setup from Jeff Hale. He's acting as though he's looking to top roll. Will it change? But bang, oh my goodness. The side pressure from from Joseph Levi is just huge. Jeff Hale shaking his head, not knowing where to go on this one. Oh man, crazy stuff there from Joseph Levi. Huge side pressure. He's in complete control. Where does Jeff Hale go from here? Let's have a look. I don't think it's over though. I don't think it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 4 here. Jeff Hale once again looking to set the top roll, but getting stuck in a hook. Oh, he slips underneath. That should be a loss, but what are they going to do? That should definitely be a loss. That was terrible slipping. That was very low, but somehow he's been awarded the strap. Joseph Levi probably not realizing the significance of that, thinking I've just got this easy. Jeff Hale now getting very tight. Joseph Levi looking very casual, looking very open. He just goes to showboat, but this is going to cost him. This is now the lane that Jeff Hale has wanted in the whole time, the wrist flexion and bicep lane. Joseph Levi making the fatal mistake of letting his opponent get positioned on him. Joseph Levi unable now to hit. He tries the big drives, but it's the bicep strength and the wrist flexion strength of Jeff Hale. He's holding strong. Joseph Levi now comes through, attempted press, hasn't been able to get through yet. Tries again, 3 attempts now. Jeff Hale protecting with rotation, but Jeff Hale in control. Joseph Levi getting the pin. Oh my goodness, reversing it after all of that. Wow, 4-0, Joseph Levi. Credit to him. I wasn't sure he was going to get it back from there, but impressive stuff. He let Jeff Hale get position, and despite that, it still ended up his way. Now, round number 5, Jeff Hale on the left of screen, Joseph Levi. And it's the slip there off to the straps, and as Jeff Hale runs for the hills. Joseph Levi, an absolute weapon, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, round number 5. Top roll setup from Jeff Hale. Low wrist setup from Levi. The big drive sideways. The glasses come off, and it is the pin. 5-0. Levi in absolute control. Let's skip forward as we head on to the final round. Oh, hang on a second. I pressed pause accidentally. There we go. On to the final round now. It's Joseph Levi in complete control outside of the straps, holding on to Jeff Hale, who's gone under the running foul. The rotation of Levi here, it's in utter control. He starts to look for the reversal, forcing Jeff Hale into the dad move. Will the side pressure? He's trying to take the hand of Levi, but he can't get through. There it is. The side pressure starting to add up now, opening up the hand of Jeff Hale. Slides right down, and Jeff Hale slips underneath, cops a foul for his troubles. Into the strap they will go. All right. In the strap, this will be the final round here, I believe, of this match. Joseph Levi, Jeff Hale in the straps now. Waiting for the start, Joseph Levi looking very calm and casual, deep into the hook, just letting position be had by Jeff Hale once again. Jeff Hale now holding on, but it's the side pressure, relentless, repeated side pressure surges from Joseph Levi. Looks like they're adding up, but Jeff Hale dropping down into the King's Hook, gets some rotation about him. Levi forced now into the defensive half. It's Levi holding on with side pressure and finger flexion, just keeping control of his opponent's pronator. But it's the bicep lock and the great body position from Jeff Hale. But once again, side pressure from Levi breaks down the position of Jeff Hale. The glasses are off. The sinking press comes in. And Joseph Levi, ladies and gentlemen, takes that one 6-0. My goodness me. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, ladies and gents. Well, guys, that was a bit of an experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to know, did you like this format? Let me ask you guys. See if I can bring it up. Let me see if I can bring this up. I want to know if you guys like this format. Would you like me to do this on the regular? Because the breakdowns, I know that the breakdowns is something that I've done a lot of in the past. It's something that I enjoy. I think a lot of people have enjoyed it as well. Do you want more live breakdowns in the future? All right, let me know, ladies and gents. Was this a good format for the live breakdowns? Holly says, yep, do it. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate that. Let's have a look now what comes through in the poll. First impressions poll comes back at, let's see, 86% of you say yes, do more live breakdowns. All right, I might make it a weekly show then, hey? Let's make it a weekly show or something like that. Or you never know, I might just pop up anytime. But I think it's pretty cool. At the end of the day, I can just ask you guys to submit a video to me via YouTube. I break it down for you live. We can talk about it. We can do it slow-mo. We can do whatever we want if we want to go into the technicalities. I'll probably get better at it, get more refined. Bo Edgar says, pretty cool idea. Blue, pretty fun. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the support. And great suggestion earlier on with the match. Love the format, says Bitter Brain. Awesome, brother. I appreciate it. Definitely will do more of it then. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to leave it here. My ears are sore again. I need to get some new headphones. And Bradley, the Vanilla Gorilla, wants me to go play some video games with him.
Roblox.
There he is. Anyway, ladies and gents.
Over here.
Yeah, there he is down there. You can see him. There's the hand. There it is, the Bradley Vanilla Gorilla hand. But anyway, ladies and gents, hope you're well. Lots coming up in the arm wrestling world in the future, no doubt. Here's my little man. Give us a flex, Brad. Yeah, Vanilla Gorilla style. You want to say anything to it? YouTube? We got 50 people watching at the moment, man.
50 people?
50 people?
What?
Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? 50 people. Anyone got a question for Bradley? Let's see if they ask you a question, Brad. Oh, okay. We'll give him a moment because they got to type a question.
It says, someone said, see ya, Bradley.
Yeah, Bo Edgar said, see ya, Bradley. All right. Yeah. We'll wait 20 more seconds, see if anyone writes a question for you. And if they don't, we'll just say see you later. But if they ask you a question, you got to answer it. Bradley tells all sorts of good stories and secrets. The arm wrestling prodigy. Oh,
can you beat Dad at arm wrestling?
Can you beat Dad at arm wrestling? Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
You're getting close to that. Hey,
if
where's
he
that?
Goes weak,
go grab that gripper over there again. Let's watch Bradley in the gripper. We got the Captains of Crush.
Please not the big strong
Yeah, don't get the Captains of Crush 4. Is that the yeah, keep looking through. There'll be one there that you can move well.
I can't find it. There's only
You found it?
Found the pile.
All right. Bring him over.
Nope, I've got to find the right one.
The right one. Here, Brad, you come sit down and I'll grab it. I know which one it is. All right, bring him over, bud.
Yeah, I found one. There's only one in there.
Okay.
All of that is the
You can't do those ones? All right, Captains of Crush. Bradley Bowen. One-handed, one-handed?
No.
Or was oh, look at him closing the Captains of Crush with two hands. Nice. Very good. Sivi, what? It's a Captains of Crush.
I was making it the first time I did it.
G, what is that? The entry level one? All right, so you see, show me what you can do with one hand.
First, I'm going to just squeeze it like this.
All right, yeah. All right, one hand, Bradley Bowen. Here he goes. Yeah, Brad, look at that. Oh, that's impressive, dude. Nice. Yeah.
As far as I can
go. Very good, Brad. Go. Nice. Captains of Crush, Bradley Bowen live here. Anyway, ladies and gents.
This is not Bradley Bowen live. This is not what it's called.
All
now
right.
there's 58
What is it called?
Watching.
58 people watching. It must have been
58 people just watch me struggle.
That's good. It's all about the struggle.
No, it's not all about struggle.
Struggles today will make it easier tomorrow. Anyway, guys, having some fun. Hope you guys are well. I hope you enjoyed the live breakdown. We'll do it again soon. And we'll see you next time.
Also, by the way, if you want to, my name in Roblox is Bradley Thomas Gorilla.
All right, Bradley Thomas Gorilla on Roblox if you want to add him. And your channel is Bradley Vanilla Gorilla. All right, we're out.
And Dad's name
see you guys.
Is